Hi, internet people. So the Lucifer finale was this week, and oh my holy gosh, okay, so many Ark of the Covenant happenings. Okay, have you seen Ark of the Covenant, like Indiana Jones? Okay, there's a lot of face melting in that movie, which is why I keep talking about it in these recaps, because, okay, so, we pop back in after Charlotte / Mama Morningstar has accidentally face melted the frack out of the tequila magnet's kid. She's calling someone to help get rid of the body, so that's happening, but she staples her stomach together so she's not oozing light everywhere. She goes to Dr. Linda and asks Dr. Linda to help fix her up after scaring the crap out of her, and Dr. Linda's like, I'm not actually dead. Why do you people keep doing this? Then she accidentally almost fillets Dr. Linda's face, and while that's happening, Dr. Linda says, did Lucifer do that to you on accident, which is going to be a huge problem later. So she winds up helping patch her up with duct tape, and then Lucifer shows up because they totally found the dead body, and the detective is now on the case, and it's totally the person that Mama Morningstar killed, and he's like, what did you do? Oh my god, why is there a hole in the wall? What is happening? And then she explains that light poured out of her, which is bad because it means her host body is dying because her powers are coming back, which is very similar to a thing that happens in Supernatural. So if you've seen Supernatural, there are like gifted not gifted, but like specific bodies that a heavenly being can be inside. If you're in the wrong one, then you like melt the body, like you eat it from the inside out. It gets real gross. But the same sort of thing is happening because a heavenly host is not supposed to be inside a human body at all. So like her body is breaking down and light is coming out of her, and that light is deadly. So yeah. Amenadiel and Lucifer are dealing with the fact that Amenadiel is definitely the chosen son because, yeah, he's the favorite because he had the peace, which is amazing for him. And then he's trying to, like, work through all of that because he's like, I can't kill my dad. Like, I can't help them kill my father. But he goes to improv with Dan, and then, like, no one understands what he's talking about at improv, and because he keeps talking about, like, he doesn't have the powers he had, and he can't do this to his father, but, like, all of this stuff. Because he doesn't know Lucifer's plan, and Mama Morningstar is now locked up in a wine cellar because she's oozing light everywhere. But Lucifer is trying to cover up the fact that she did this because he doesn't want her winding up with Chloe because it could hurt Chloe, the whole light thing. And so he goes to talk to Maze because he needs the final piece from Amenadiel so they can do the heaven plan he has. So he talks to Maze, who is having an adorable time with Trixie, who's playing Doctor, and it's super cute. And she tries to bandage up Lucifer, and he like says ouch, and she doesn't give him a lollipop because wussies don't get any, and it's great because she and Maze fist bump, and it's adorable. Maze tracks down Amenadiel, tases him, brings him back. I had no clue that she had a taser, which is great. But she tases him, brings him back. They have no clue where the piece is. He says he doesn't have it. He's not going to give it over because he does not want to help kill their father. And Lucifer's like, no, I'm going to throw her into heaven. It'll be fine. And they'll torture each other for eternity. And it's like, well, okay, that's what you did in hell, but you can't really do that in heaven exactly. And Amenadiel's like, we can't do that. That's not any better. And then Maze informs them Mama Morningstar has disappeared. And oh my god, Mama Morningstar goes to Dr. Linda. And it is not okay because she goes and she like threatens her. She like gives her wine. She's like, you can tell me everything you know over wine or over your burned corpse. Yeah, not cool. And then she's definitely not okay, but then she shows up at Lux and says she needs the piece and they have to go through with the plan, and Amenadiel doesn't want to give it to her, and Lucifer's like, what is going on? And then she mentions Linda and he tries to leave, and then she like flings the two of them on the piano, destroys the piano, she leaves, she just leaves, and then Amenadiel is gonna go check on Dr. Linda, and Lucifer has to go after her because they have to figure out what she's doing because she has a plan. She goes to the pier and she's going to burn everyone at the pier with her magical spell, whatever, the light of whatever. But then Chloe and Dan show up because they tracked her cell phone because she called a cleanup crew that we met. They clean up crime scenes. She paid $100,000 to have her crime scene cleaned up, and then they find Ava, who is this adorable woman who works with her sister, with her face melted off. And I was like, oh my god, she Ark of the Covenant, both of them, what the heck? But then they're investigating that. The sister says that she took this case. Her sister Ava had nothing to do with it. It was her sister who took this like case, and then they track the number, find out what's going on. She says she'll tell Chloe everything, but she doesn't want to do it around Dan, mostly to protect him because she actually really likes him. While she's talking to Chloe, suddenly well, it turns out Dan had the piece. Lucifer finds it. Amenadiel gave it 10 for safekeeping, which is cute. They're building a relationship. A friend, a romance, whatever. Although Maze does ask if they're hooking up. Then they get it, he puts it together. But there's like a shootout about to happen. Mama Morningstar is there. It's crazy because the actual killer, who is the brother of the dead Tequila Magnet's son, making him also her son, is there, and he actually killed the cleaner person, but Maze is looking for Dr. Linda to make sure she's okay and finds her, like, dying, and then Amenadiel shows up, and Maze is crying, and Dr. Linda is not doing okay, and she says they need more time, and then Amenadiel, like, starts freezing time, which he hasn't been able to do in ages. Then all of a sudden, all of the city is, like, frozen, which is crazy. Like, that's way more power than he had before, I thought, because he could only freeze, like, scenes, I thought. Like, he couldn't freeze a whole city. Then Lucifer and his mom jump off the pier. He has the blade. He does it. It looks like he's gonna kill her, and then he's like, no, we can't go backwards. And then he doesn't kill her. He rips open this, like, window into nothingness, which is so weird. While all that's going on, Maze has rushed Linda to a hospital, and Amenadiel is just, like, controlling the time freeze. Then Lucifer and his mom have this super, like, sad, emotional moment where he's like, no, you need to start your own place. It'll be okay. Just go. She, like, all of her light goes into the thing. But then she, like, falls to the ground. It looks like she's dead. Chloe gets the guy. Dan rushes down to see what's going on. Dr. Linda gets rushed into emergency. And then, Charlotte wakes up and is Charlotte, which I was not expecting. It's cool, but I wasn't expecting it because somehow Mom Morningstar, like, healed her body, I guess. But, like, she's going, but she has no clue what's happened to her at all. Like, she touches the back of her head, so she remembers dying, but doesn't remember anything else. But then Chloe's like, oh, well, she'll probably, like, nothing will probably happen. I actually think it was probably the guy who killed both of them, the brother. So it's possible, like, they think she's gonna get off, which is probably good, because she doesn't actually remember doing any of this, because it wasn't her officially. It was Mom Morningstar, not the actual Charlotte. Lucifer goes to check on Linda, who's actually doing okay, and there have been some photos for season 3, so she's definitely going to recover, for the most part, at least. So he's checking on her, and then he calls. He's, like, apologizing and, like, wants to hear how she's doing, and she says she understood, like, she went into it with her eyes open, that she was dealing with such a dysfunctional family. And then he calls Chloe to say he wants to talk to her and, like, tell her everything, and he's on his way, and then all of a sudden he gets hit, and everything goes black. Then he wakes up in the desert, completely covered in sand, shirtless, with freaking wings! His wings are back! What? So, like, I immediately saw them, and there's, one of the hellscape scenes in Sandman and in the Lucifer comics is actually, like, a desert scene, so I don't know. I'm guessing he's still on Earth, but he could be in hell? I don't know. Was God paying attention? Was like, bam, wings, you get those again. Is he in hell? Is he coming back? Like, he has to come back. He's coming back for season 3, like, they were showing clips where he's on Earth, so I don't even know. It's crazy. I don't know. I have so many thoughts. It was supposed to be a tiny cliffhanger, and there he is, just wearing pants, with wings. I don't know what that means. Does he have all his powers back? Can he keep them? Is he just gonna, like, hide them? Because he can't just wander around with giant wings everywhere. I don't even know. Does this mean Amenadiel gets all his powers back too, because he's, like, super powerful now? Anyway, is he getting his wings back? Is everyone getting their wings back? Are they gonna be, like, secret invisible wings? Guys, I have so many, not guys, people, I have so many thoughts. See, I caught myself. But I have so many thoughts. I don't even know. Ugh. Okay, and now we have to wait for the fall, where the time will change for Lucifer. It's actually going to be Mondays at 8, and then their new show, The Gifted, is going to be Mondays at 9. I'm debating if I want to watch The Gifted live or not. It seems interesting. I'm just not sure. I am still definitely going to continue watching Lucifer because I love Lucifer. I'm debating about whether I want to watch it, like, live, or if I'm going to record it and watch it later and see what I think about The Gifted. But don't worry, folks, I will be back in the fall with more recaps, and this summer I will have plenty of recaps because my summer shows are coming in the next, like, week. So I will be all over YouTube. So if you watch Stitchers, Dark Matter, Orphan Black, and then eventually Preacher, or, oh, I have another show. Why am I forgetting? Oh, Killjoys. There we go. If you watch any of those shows, I'll be recapping them over here the rest of the summer. So keep an eye out. There will be a lot of them. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me, please subscribe. Let me know your thoughts about Lucifer in the comments below or on Twitter at Kleffnotes. You can find me on my blog, kleffnotes.wordpress.com. I write for the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com, and I run their Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP. Bye, Internet people.